Greetings and welcome back to session 41 of the Bastard Smalls. There's been a lot of paperwork, a lot of deals with devils. So it's taken about half an hour with some backtracking. But finally the present Smalls have finally found their way, at least to the floor, with a load of cubicles where the lost and damned have been sentenced to work. And you see a sea of cubicles. What do you do?
I guess we start searching the cubicles. I don't know.
Yeah, we better be careful about how we search. There are a lot of cubicles here.
You got a coin?
I wonder if that would even affect him at this exact moment.
It's at this point you witness a most bizarre sight. What appears to be a loomer in a business suit walking up to you in a jaunty fashion.
Oh, friends! I see you are on a journey, you are! Aha! A fellow Luma! I must do my dance of greeting! Ah! A Luma! I must do my dance of greeting!
There's two?
What is going on here? Yuki, did I hit head hard?
I'm wondering the same thing.
Am I still trapped under Oko-san near locker?
Maybe there's a rational explanation for it. Maybe he has a twin that he didn't know about.
It's Oko-san. Do you expect anything irrational to be involved?
I can dream.
So what are you up to, fellow Luma? Okasan is on a journey. Oh, that's fascinating! Okasan is on a journey too. Did you catch most recent episode? Oh, where Manuel was a traitor. It was a great episode, it was. But friends, what brings you to Okasan's cubicle?
We're looking for another fellow Luma.
Corvum.
He doesn't know that.
What sort of Luma was this?
A black one.
Oh, you mean the new guy. He is a sad sack, he is. Trouble with a capital R.
Not even going to bother correcting that one. How long has new guy been here?
A month.
He's asking Oko-san.
Yeah, just I mean,
He has been here for 30 episodes, and he has sucked at his job.
I was just wondering how they perceive the passage of time. Huh.
Okasan has made it to... Okasan has made it to middle management, and oh no, the boss is coming. Buenos dias, everyone. What are you doing? Time is money.
There's three of them?
Is that one wearing mask?
Buenos dias, fellow Lumas. We must do the dance of greeting, but then we must get back to work.
It's at this point a familiar fistman jumps atop of the cubicles. Billy the Underfish is back in his trench coat and his breathing apparatus. He stares at the management in the mask and declares, "El por el diablo! I challenge thee for the mask."
You cannot have the mask, and you cannot have my department! Vámonos!
I shall have your department. I shall have the mask. My honor demands.
I'm concerned if Crandall's here too.
Elsewhere! In an unknown room, in a bed, Crandall bolts upright, screaming from the worst nightmare he's ever had. There were 3 of them, all in the same place. And not a one of them would accept my challenge. And then Crandall falls back and goes immediately back to sleep. Okay, I can see why they call this office hell. There is a whole lot of sense to be made from this now, yes.
It's
Okasan was on journey, but Okasan is now working in high-flying corporate world. That is fascinating, Okasan.
You know, I would question things here, but frankly, I don't want to know that badly.
It's at this stage where it looks like Billy the Fish is about to launch onto management of putting Diablo when you can hear a bing bong. He checks his wrist and he's next time, and he somersaults it back into some of the other cubicles so you can hear
El Pudin Diablo must go back and do more management things. Adios!
Yuki,
Yes.
once we leave here, we never speak of this again, agreed?
Speak of what?
Exactly, thank you. Oko-san?
Yes.
Could you point me in the direction of Omnius?
Who?
New guy.
The sad sack. He's a sad sack? He is very much a sad sack. Trouble with a capital R. Of course he is. I heard he got rid of our Musk. He did what? He got rid of our Musk! This is an indignity, it is.
He may also be filing your taxes, too.
He what? What? This is ridiculous. This is an outrage. Okasan does not file taxes. I know, right? Because Okasan is a religious organization and does not file taxes. This is correct. They will be hearing from Okasan's lawyer. And they'll also be hearing from Okasan's lawyer.
I think I'm hearing more than 2 of them now.
I think I'm hearing about 4 of them, really.
I don't know how many Okasans are in this office.
The horrible parties will be there's nothing but Okasan from different points in his timeline, all in this office. And nothing but.
Did someone call for Okasan? They were calling for Okasan. My mistake, Okasan.
Oh, Okasan are one Billy the Underfish.
And one Omnius. We're in the bad place.
We're in the worst place.
I know at the end of my shift today, I'm really going to need that shift beer.
And Shifrost gets a small grin on his face. He goes, "Hey, Oko-san, do you know Stan?"
Stan, Okasan has met Stan many times.
I believe Stan could use a chair from every single Oko-san here.
Stan is opening a furniture department, I see. Okasan shall help. And thus, Okasan casts Summon Cactus Forest.
That's how we get the garden department.
Okay, let us go find Omnius now that Oko-san is busy.
Which one?
All of them.
I'll help you find the sad sack. You there, Okasan, yes? I need you to cover for me for a little bit. Will do, Okasan. The one Okasan puts on a business suit and gets to work.
I need a new session title now. Actually, he's already been given.
Yes.
Okasan, help me find the sad sack. Right, Okasan.
So yeah, you go for about half a dozen Okasans. About
One's plaid for some reason.
It was Casual Friday.
one in a Santa suit, one in a bunny suit.
And one of them, for some reason, every time it tries to open its mouth to speak, you just get a metal guitar riff.
Okay, it's not all from different points of his timeline. It's also the realities of Okasan as well.
Placid Oko-san simulator.
All right, new guy. Let's see here. I'm going to roll something. I have no idea what, but it's definitely going to be something. I rolled a 15 on whatever the hell that was.
Somehow, this relates to talking to about 15 different Okasans, and together the collective brain cells amount to basically having one average person in terms of sensibility and smartness. And that leads to where Okasan can actually be found, who is currently passed out with his eyes open, drooling, still tied to a chair on wheels.
Here's the sad sack, it is.
Well, he's apparently tied down to a cactus on wheels.
Hey, weren't you guys looking for a cactus?
Yeah, but not this specific one.
Was it?
You check the instructions. Hold it up to the chair and it goes, flashing up a big X.
Damn it. That would have saved us 2 troubles.
Well, at least this one is on wheels, so we can just start rolling him out of here.
But he hasn't been fired yet.
He kind of has.
We
I have
traded him for a
contract
bag
right
of-
here.
We traded him for a bag of beans.
Wait, a bag of beans? Okasan must investigate this, because Okasan misplaced his bag of beans.
We'll get you a better one.
A better one, you say?
Bigger and grayer with more tasty beans in it.
Okasan is living the high life.
And we get down to the present Okasan, who is currently in the guild, who just remembers, where is Okasan's bag of beans?
Wait a minute, I should have a bigger and grayer bag of beans.
Look, when Shifrats gets back, he'll put one together.
And then he goes back to watching his soaps on the bucket.
Yes, he is watching his soaps on the bucket of Kedlin contract with a perfectly mundane bean in it, which at this point presumably has started growing.
Hey, we're gonna get an actual beanstalk.
Before the sad sack can leave, I have to perform his performance review.
Oh, this should be good.
And I need to do it in the dance of performance review.
Oh dear God.
That is a 12 on performance.
It's not your best work.
The sad sack is mediocre. Every piece of paperwork he had to file, we had to refile. And also, he keeps pooping in the water cooler. I think.
Sure, that's not that Okasan?
How does he keep pooping in water cooler when tied down to chair?
It is very mysterious. Okasan will have to investigate this later.
At the water cooler?
Perhaps. But this sad sack, his performance has been subpar. He is not destined for office work. Clearly, he should be on a chair farm somewhere, farming chairs. That is what I believe he is destined to do.
He does, yeah, although we could make janitor out of him. He did good job with your room.
Okasan has suffered an indignity. Clearly, this sad sack also has poor grasp of personal boundaries. And that is HR nightmare. Okasan is frankly amazed he hasn't been fired already for this.
Don't you worry, he won't be a trouble to you guys anymore.
Now he's our problem. Again.
Well, I think he's gonna be Human's problem for a little bit. I feel he's gonna need major therapy looking at him right now.
You could be right.
Hey, sad sack, where is Form 23B? The sad sack is being fired. Then who has the Form 23B? Okasan has the Form 23B. Okay, Okasan.
I would very much like to leave now.
Okasan will see you out of the office.
Just out of curiosity, how long have you guys had this planned for?
About a week. If that.
Hang on a sec.
No, it's just a terrible thought. It's having a special thumbnail for this final part, because it's just basically you can just take the Okusan from the first background and copy and paste. So it's basically the Agent Smith from the third Matrix movie. A sea of Okusans.
A kobold walks up. Hello, everyone. Who are you?
Hi, you're not an Okasan?
But that's my name, it is. My name is Okasan. How are you all?
You're not a Luma.
His not chief rival is a Luma called Stubby.
I was going to ask if he knew a Stubby.
I haven't met a Stubby. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a lowly intern here. How are you today?
Doing all right?
Okasan, yes, boss? I would like you to show these people out, and then you must come back to work. Oh, okay, I can show them out. So, the Kobold-san starts wheeling out Omnius's chair. He's not very good at it because he's not very strong.
Well, it'll help with that.
Oh, thank you. Who are you people?
I'm Yuki, and that's Shifros.
Hello.
Hello. What brings you to this office?
We're just picking up one of our friends.
Ah, friends. I'd like to have some of those.
You don't have any friends?
No, I just work in this office for now. I hope to see something outside of this office at some point.
Oh no.
You got any plans after leaving this office?
Well, I know there's just so much world out there, and I'd like to see as much of it as I could, maybe with some friends.
I mean, you seem like a nice enough guy, and I think you can manage it.
I hope so.
Hell, maybe you could join us on a journey someday.
You think so? That would be fantastic.
Yeah, we go on some crazy adventures.
What kind?
I mean, we work at a guild right now, helping out people. But we've had experiences like fighting tree ants and climbing up beanstalks with air people and talking to dragons. I even danced with a dragon.
All of this sounds amazing, but there's no way a lowly kobold like me could go on such adventures.
You'd be amazed.
Why are you here anyway?
Well, I didn't have a family or a tribe, and I needed somewhere to go, and I just got a job here.
Let me ask you a question. See, and this may seem strange question, but what Yuki is pushing right now, what are you calling it?
This, it is a chair with some sort of bird thing in it.
So if you manage to find a way out of here, you may want to ask and see if you can get directions to Shining Light Guild.
Shining Light Guild. You all seem like the nicest people I've ever met.
That are nicer out there.
I will say that Okasan in there, he kind of drives us hard in here, which says nothing about his bosses. Ooh.
Trust me, the guild is a lot nicer most of the time. There are a few pain in the butts, but we handle it fine.
Well, maybe someday I can make it to the Shining Light Guild.
We will gladly look forward to seeing you.
Oh, we would definitely let many of the guild members know there is a second Oko-san.
It's weird. Everyone here seems to be named Okasan in this office, except for the new guy here.
And I assume the fish guy.
I don't know what his deal is either.
So just out of curiosity, how do things get done in there?
Not very efficiently.
Is that why they took away all mirrors?
There was so much dancing. There still is so much dancing, but it was non-stop dancing.
It was causing vibrations through the building.
Earthquakes non-stop. It was terrible, really. So Cobalt-san is wheeling with the help of Yuki. Omnius out.
Shifros is just kind of walking alongside in a kind of a sort of daze after being exposed to that many Oko-san.
It's suddenly the work order for the chair starts to go bing, bing, bing.
What on earth is that?
Good question. Shifros pulls out the work order and looks at it.
There is now an arrow flashing on the sheet telling you where to go.
We may
that's
be
convenient.
making detour, but we kind of need to follow this paper.
Well, I was told to see you guys out, but I guess I can go with you to wherever that's going because I work here.
You probably would know better than we would where everything goes, so.
All right.
See, this is your first adventure.
Wow, I'm actually having an adventure.
It takes
And there isn't even a dragon to annoy you.
10 minutes. It eventually led to a cubicle, like so many others. Only this one has a whelp of a green dragon sleeping in the corner.
So much for that.
And you see a very durable and finely crafted chair made of mahogany sat
Oh god, that thing's gonna weigh a ton.
sat before the desk with a load of paperwork ready to be done.
Does his chair have wheels on it?
Nope.
Mm.
I don't know how we're going to carry this.
Especially because I don't have stats for Cobalt Sun, but he is canonically not very strong.
The work order is now flashing the instructions. Place document on the chair.
Okay.
You place
Shipfrost does so.
You place the document on the chair. Suddenly there's a flash. And over you, along with a bemused looking, what's the name again? Francine, reappear in the teleport room back in the guild.
I'm going to say that Cobalt Sun did not make it. I'm making a ruling. He is still working at the office.
Oh, we lost our new friend.
For how long, though?
Well, hopefully he'll turn up soon.
Oh, why? What's all this in? Where'd you come from?
The Endless Market. Well, office help, but in the Endless Market.
But I only sent you there about 5 minutes ago.
Felt like we were in there for like a month.
It felt like a month, yes.
There's some strange time nation dealings going on there.
So why is Francine covered in frogs?
It's at this point, whatever Scotty it is, takes out the message tube. Oi, admin! Your chair's arrived! And 5 minutes later, someone from admin arrives with one of those, I don't know what they're called, but they go on 2 wheels and basically hook it under the item you want to carry and lean it back to carry them. It's not a pump truck. It's just one of those things. I just wheel away the chair.
I thought you were going to say a forklift for a minute there.
No. It's also, Chief Boss, you are meant to sign a document that confirms now that your party is now officially known as party number 68.5.
Okay. The official numbering is fine. He signs it.
And you are left to your own devices.
I think I should go check on Okasan, see how he's doing.
Oh.
Shipfrost has a letter to write.
Oh yeah. The Okasan you encountered in the Endless Market and was with you in Office Hell did not come with you.
They are still there.
There is infestation of Okasan.
So yeah, noticing that, Yuki like runs to his room to see where he is.
Friend Yuki, Okasan is watching his soaps.
Good for you, Okasan. Just out of curiosity, do you remember going with us to the Endless Market?
When you met Okasan while he was on his journey, yes. Okasan needs bag of beads.
I know Crops will be working on getting that for you soon.
Yay.
Just out of curiosity, do you remember anything about a kobold?
A kobold? Do you mean Stuvie?
No, one that was also named Okasan.
Okasan looks like he's thinking very hard. Okasan doesn't think he remembers a kobold named Okasan. He looks troubled.
You okay?
That takes a lot.
You okay?
A kobold Okasan.
Yeah, he was very small and weak, wanting to go on adventures.
Adventures. He wanted adventures and friends.
Yes.
Okasan is concentrating very hard. I don't think I remember that. Do I?
Well, if it's anything like what we've been dealing with over the time, it'll come to you eventually. Just don't push it.
Okasan is glad he has friends like you.
And I'm glad that you're our friend too.
Do you want to watch Okasan soap?
Sure.
He has the bucket with paper and a bean plant in it, which he has scrupulously been taking care of, by the way.
You may have to explain to me what's going on.
Oh, so you see, that one is Manuel.
And somewhere down the corridor, you can hear screaming from Snark. It's just a bucket!
Don't ruin his illusion!
Is there anything else folks want to do before I bring this madness to a close?
Shifrost has two things he's going to do. One, he has a letter to write to Lady Kiki with all the details he learned from the contract and where the contract is, etc. And then two, after he sends off the letter, he goes and gets a bright green, almost neon green bag that's about 4 times the size of Okasan's old bag. Runs off to the kitchen and fills it up with a variety of beans. Puts a bow on it and leaves it right outside Okasan's door.
And Ross, do you want to come watch the soap?
I have other things to do. Maybe later.
Okasan is glad you're his friend.
At least for now, the feeling is mutual.
Well, Omnius is still drooling in the chair in the teleport room, with Francine just sitting there playing with frogs.
Francine has to watch over the Demon Lord after all.
Exactly. Since she's now a demon lord too.
And that's where we bring this session to a close and the exposition into the Endless Market with it as well.
For now.
For now. We never know. We may have to go back there at some point.
I mean, I
Perhaps you'll run into Okasan while you're there.
Well, you're too late, Blackjack. We're done now. So, until next time, I've been the Raven. That's been Sabot. That's been JKLantern. StarprincessHLC.
And
And
also
Blackjack.
JKLantern and JKLantern.
And JKLantern.
And JKLantern.
Bye, folks.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Later, all.